What's up, Planet Unity? Azazel here with another Azazel's Den. This time talking about two very closely related topics. It seems that every time E3 starts to roll around the corner, we get a pre-E3 Nintendo Direct. And I don't know how to feel about this. As we've went on and we've went on and we went on and we've went on with this tradition, so to speak, and every time it leads to a bit more disappointing E3, and then last year Nintendo kind of blew it out of the goddamn water with announcing Metroid Prime 4, the Metroid Returns remake for the 3DS, even if it was just a splash screen for the Metroid Prime 4, but, shit like this, and the new generation of a system actually is a good and a bad thing, because E3 is supposed to be where all the big companies come together and they announce all their big titles for the year and the coming year, because, how game development works, so to speak. Shit gets delayed. We're on, the third delay for Far Cry 5, with it just starting to roll around in a few weeks. So, we got that. A little bit of a hiccup there in kind of gaming. But every time they do these Nintendo Directs right before E3, it seems like it's to try to hype E3. Whereas these Nintendo Directs kind of used to be more like, here's what's coming out very quickly, and here's what's coming out way the fuck out there. Like, way out there. So it's like Nintendo's trying to have it both ways here. Instead of following the traditional, here's E3, here's what we're releasing, here's our press conference, here's all this glorious shit that you're going to be playing in the next few months leading up to the new year, and then disappearing into the ether for 6-7 months, and then like, oh yeah, by the way, here's this coming out, and this coming out, this coming out. But at the same time, it also does serve as a really good hype mechanism for what they're going to reveal, because they reveal new projects there, they're like, well, that's not going to be revealed at E3. Well, what are they going to reveal? What are they going to reveal? Is it going to be a new Smash? Is it going to be a new Kid Icarus? Is it going to be a new fucking Star Fox? Is it going to be a new Kirby? Is it going to be this? Is it going to be that? Is it going to be this thing and this thing? Oh my god, I can't wait till E3, and then it just normally leads to disappointment. But last year was really great for them, so I'm kind of curious what they're going to reveal in the next couple days with this Nintendo Direct, but with E3 right around the corner, they could just wait. So I guess what the purpose of this video is going to be is to kind of see what the comment section thinks about, having a Nintendo Direct right before E3, what they're looking forward to from E3. Me, I'd like to see some Halo 6 announced at E3 in general, but the likelihood of Microsoft announcing that will be slim to none. On the Nintendo side, I really like to see a new Smash Brothers myself, or a new Kid Icarus, because I enjoyed Uprising on 3DS when it first launched. Just not any AR cards, please. God, I don't want to have to hunt those goddamn things down again. That got expensive. Like, really fucking expensive. On the Sony side, I'd like to see some new IPs, because they're kind of lacking there. Or maybe Spyro remaster? That's been a rumor. On the Bethesda front, I'd like to see the Elder Scrolls 6, but that's probably not going to happen. And I don't really care about what's announced at the PC gaming, because I have Steam, so no matter what's announced, I'll probably get it for fucking cheap, eventually. So, I don't think anybody really gives a fuck about the PC gaming show. I would love to see another shitpost show from Devolver Digital, but that might not happen. Who knows? But I digress. I want to keep this one very short, very to the point. Maybe we'll see a new retro console, kind of like this beautiful bastard here. Of an N64 variety. But will there be enough production of it? Will there be, lessons learned from it? Or will we have nothing there? As for consoles at E3, I would like to see them further support for the fucking PSVR a little bit. but not hammer it in like they did at PSX, because they've already served their purpose there. I would like to see them further the support for the PS4 for a couple more years. I don't want to have to fucking go out and get a new system right away. You know, just transferring shit over is just a nuisance. I'd like to see them announce when we'll be able to fucking change our PSN gamer tag or username, whatever you want to call it. That would be great. I would like to see Xbox One double down on support for the Xbox One X. Make sure that they actually, you know, differentiate a lot of the key features that they have for the X versus the S, because there's still a lot of confusion at game shops for some ungodly reason. I don't understand why. I would like to see a little bit of Nintendo, you know, furthering their support for the fucking Switch by announcing a bunch of new titles. And there's no need for them to launch a new handheld, although they probably will release the fucking new Nintendo 3DS XL special edition with like 3 different Pokemon interchangeable faceplates, and, you know, a stylus that's not at the fucking bottom, but it's over the side this time again, because people hate it when it's at the bottom. But who knows if they'll do that. I'd like to see, what I would really, really like to see, and I'll probably get some hate for this, and I really don't give a shit. I would like to see a new handheld from Sony. I would really like to see that. I feel the PlayStation Vita was severely underrated. It was poorly marketed. I'd like them to double down on the marketing this time. I'd like to see a Sony handheld succeed similar to that of the PSP. But I highly doubt they'll dabble in that marketing, and they don't seem too interested in it. They want to double down on the home console front, but I really, really enjoyed the Vita. I fucking loved the PSP. The Vita now serves as my remote play while I'm on the shitter device. And that's a lot of what it is for everybody. That's the glory of having a handheld that can fucking connect to your console, so you can just, you know, go out, do whatever. I mean, there's whole Destiny groups that would fucking sit and remote play while they're at work, the Raid, on their fucking PS4 through the PS Vita. It was really, really a great invention, but just poorly, poorly executed. So I'd like to see that, you know, get a new lease on life and a new fucking console form. There's been this patent going around 4chan and Reddit that's kind of like a Switch hybrid system that's rumored to be linked to fucking Sony, but there's no definitive proof that it's not a fake. If that's actually real, I would love to see that, you know, revealed. But I'm more than positive it's fucking fake. I mean, when it was first revealed on 4chan, I'm like, yeah, there's no way this is real. This is fucking 4chan we're talking about. And then it made its way onto Reddit, so it's like, is it real? Is it? Probably not, but it'd be glorious if it is. But it'd be more of Nintendo copying bullshit shenanigans that we've seen from Sony in the past. So, I mean, it could be real. They've been known to fucking copy Nintendo every damn time, so I hope it's fake, but I also hope it's real. I'm torn. I'm fucking torn. Why do you do this to me, Sony? Why? But there's always that could be real, could be fake. But from the traditional third-party ends, I'd like to see the truth or the falsehoods of this Black Ops 4 being kind of revealed by a basketball player by wearing a fucking hat of it. Is he just shitposting? Is he doing it, you know, because he's got his hands on a copy of it to play at some event through Activision? I'd also like to see, on the Ubisoft front, I'd like to see potentially some new Rainbow Six Siege shit, because that is my go-to game right now. I'd like to see, you know, we were announced that there is a sequel to Life is Strange last year when they announced Before the Storm, the prequel that just wrapped up. Stay tuned for a live stream of the finale farewell episode sometime in the next few days. I'd like to see that revealed, know more about the story, since it's supposed to be coming out within the year, sometime either this year or early next. That would be perfect marketing time for the E3. I'd like to see Crackdown 4. There's rumors of a new Devil May Cry going around the interwebs. I'd like to see if that's true or not. Also, I'd like to see on the Ubisoft front, maybe a new Assassin's Creed. I mean, Origins was glorious. I do like this take a year off shit. And they've said they're going to transition a little more towards games as a service, which is kind of iffy, but I understand why they do that. So I'd like to see what they're actually planning on doing, if they're going to be making that change to games as a service. Are they going to just sit on Origins and expand it further through a second expansion pass, sort of like they did with Rainbow Six Siege with a year 2 and a year 3? Are we going to see that become the new norm from them for every game? Are we going to see, a new Assassin's Creed every year again? Are we going to see it every 2 years? Are we going to see, anything at all from them? It's going to be really one of those that you'll have to really pay attention to. Other shit I'd like to see would be, there's got to be something from Software. Oh, right, that Code Vein. No, that's Namco. It's kind of curious because they tended to copy a little bit of the fucking the formula for the Soulsborne series, isn't it? Maybe we'll see a Demon Souls remastered? Maybe not. I mean, they announced a Dark Souls remaster not too long ago. And they're shutting down the servers for the original Demon Souls in the next few days, so it'd be perfect marketing, wouldn't it? I just really like to see Demon Souls come back. It was such a fucking underrated title on the Soulsborne franchise, and it was fucking brutal. So when they announced that it was shutting down the servers, I'm like, that's too goddamn convenient with the timing. It's a few months before E3. Maybe we'll see it remastered. I mean, that'd be kind of a lost opportunity from when you think about it, because now they have a whole community of people on next gen systems that are actually hopping back on one last time for the shutdown. They could capitalize on that perfectly. So, as I end this off at the usual time, I'm going to ask for your thoughts on all of this stuff here. Do you think that we're going to see any of this? Do you think I'm just a crazy bastard? Do you want anything in particular yourselves? Do you think Nintendo should actually, hold off on doing these directs right before E3? I mean, it's just 3 months. They could hold off 3 months to announce anything. I mean, let's be realistic here. Is there any particular title that I mentioned that you would love to see come out soon? Is there any particular title that you would like to see featured on the Twitch or on the channel itself as a live stream? Let me know in the comments. If you want to add me on any of the gaming platforms, I'll drop that link, my usernames and shit. And hopefully in the future you'll see these be a little bit more gaming oriented sometimes. I'm trying to deviate on the topics of these, and when I saw that they were doing a Nintendo Direct, I'm like, I've got the perfect topic for one. So hopefully this becomes a little more convenient. Until next time, peace.